Alright, hey, this is THE-ADVENTURERULER. Just kidding. This is my new channel called THE-ADVENTURERULER, where I make top 10 lists. Because I've been playing games since I was like 11 or 12, and I was like, wow, I really gotta tell people all over the world about all the games I've been playing, my favorite ones, and because my lists would be very interesting. Because it's not something you would actually see. And you know what, like when you're younger and you're playing a game, you're like, wow, this is like the best game in the entire world. Well, I still have those same feelings for the old games. And I just feel like I need to show it off to the world. And I think it would be interesting for you guys to know why. And maybe you'll see my perspective of it. So for today's episode, I'm doing my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog games. Enjoy. For number 10, I'm putting Sonic R for the Sega Saturn. One of the best Sonic games out there, right? Anybody? No, I didn't think so. Yeah, I know. Sonic R has really been treated like shit on the internet because the game was bad. The music did not fit the game, or any game for that matter. Yeah, some people even thought the designers who made the game were on drugs or something. And I can believe that, because the game is very odd. But you gotta give it a chance, like I did. When I first played the game, I loved the music. I can never help but sing along or dance while I'm playing. I felt like it just went with the levels you're playing, because she'll be talking about sunshines and happiness, and in a sense, it fits the stage. It just made you feel happy. And like, these are the kind of songs you would listen to when you're depressed or sad. The woman should try out as a motivational speaker, because holy crappy, these songs always spring out the optimistic side of me. But I'll leave my praise for Sonic R in a future video, because I'm getting kinda carried away here. And yes, if any of you guys are wondering, I have watched JonTron's Sonic R video, and he complained about the game controls. I mean, did you guys know you could drift in the game with the LR buttons? Trust me, they're very helpful. You're gonna be using them a lot in this game. And one more thing, no Sonic game is just gonna give you a Chaos Emerald. That's like taking candy from a baby. To get emeralds, you have to get first place. Okay, enough about JonTron. In my opinion, the level design was ugh. And the characters were, well, different, but interesting and a little creepy. But that just shows Sega tries to be creative and have something fresh and new for every game they release. Don't they always? Nonetheless, I really like the game. It just hits those nostalgic feels, you know what I mean? No? Probably not. Because it's Sonic R. And number 9, I put Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Genesis. What an awesome game, am I right? Those 16-bit graphics, those appealing and charming colors, and the music! Bruh, don't even get me started with the video game music. Do not bring up the VGMs, dude, because I am passionate as hell with that shiz. This is also the first Sonic game in its series to introduce spin dashing. Love that. And Tails miles per hour. Everybody loves him, right? I have multiplayer in the Sonic series. So, basically I like this game. Should go on. In my number 8 spot, I got Sonic Unleashed. Yup. Everything has been said about this amazing game. Except, in my opinion, I never enjoyed these parts. In my eyes, I feel like Sonic games are a little bit of the story, a little bit of the bosses and levels, and a whole lot of speed. Because I mean, think about it. When Naoto Oshima created Sonic, he was playing Super Mario Bros.
and he would rush through the levels as fast as he can, and he said to himself one day, I need to make a game character who is made to be fast. I mean, I can give the Werehog stages a little slack. It did get a little bit fun, but making combos and stuff it felt like I was doing the same thing over and over again. And the music? Very soothing. But it's just running as fast as I could through every level in the game is what I expect in it. That's what Sonic games are based around. So yeah, I don't like the Werehog axe. So yeah, just cut the Werehog stages and the game is practically close to perfect. For number 7 is Sonic CD for the Sega CD. Holy shiza. Okay, wait. Before I start rambling on how much I love this game, first things first. I grew up with 3D modern Sonic, like Sonic Adventure, Sonic Unleashed, you get the gist. So when I would go back and snap in a cartridge of Sonic the Hedgehog, I didn't really feel like as if I was going super Sonic speed. Just think about it, going from Sonic Colors to Sonic 1 and comparing how fast you're going. Trust me, I'm not saying anything about the graphics or the sound or the old game sucked or anything. I just don't get the same hype-ness like I do with the newer Sonic games. But when I played Sonic CD, I felt the speed. I felt the supersonic speed. Just trying to get the figure 8 feet without hitting any walls or enemies felt so satisfying, and it made Sonic look so awesome. So to make a long story short, Sonic CD might be my favorite 2D Sonic game of all time. I had a boom the whole way through. Get it? Boom. Sonic boom. Okay. Next. For number 6, I got Sonic Colors for the Wii. Sonic Colors? What a stupid name for a Sonic game. And Sonic has colorful aliens going all over the place? Wow, Sega, are you for realsies right now? And that, ladies and gentlemen, how I felt watching the Sonic Colors trailer. But when I played it, holy shiza. Sega, you hit the target right in the goddamn center. The game was just everything a Sonic fan could ask for. I would like to call it the fixed version of Sonic Unleashed, because they took out the parts with the Werehog. Thank God. And just had full Sonic accelerating through courses, bouncing on baddies, spin dashing, Sonic boosting 100% speed. Which, like I said earlier in the video,
Sonic's speed feed's going non-stop. Main content merge.
Number 5 is Shadow the Hedgehog. Would you call this game a Sonic game? Nah. It's made by Sonic Team, so of course. And I'll wait before you start contemplating that I'm lying that I like Shadow the Hedgehog. Well, you're wrong. I do. Shadow the Hedgehog is awesome. But, oh snap! Shadow's got a gun! He's such a badass. When I first played this game, my friendship with Shadow just grew 10 times. Shadow the Hedgehog really portrayed Shadow's real personality. Not like in the other games where he was freaking goth version of Sonic. No siree. In this game, Shadow shows his true colors with the help of you. This is also the first game I've ever played that ever had branching paths and different ways to beat the game. The 3 main ways in this game is the evil ending, the normal ending, and hero. Unfortunately, Joe, yes, I'm talking to myself, not a lot of people see the game like you do. So let me simplify it for the negative Nancy's out there. Shadow the Hedgehog is like Sonic 06, but there isn't an ass full of glitches. Anyway, I put it, Shadow the Hedgehog is pretty awesome. and the music is just simply epic. Number 4 is Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes. I used to do that all the time when I was a little cheering. Anyone who has ever owned a GameCube when they were younger has this game in their library, or has had to have played it, somehow, somewhere. Sega made your favorite memorable characters work as a team of 3 to explore and race through stages. Each teammate had their own special aptitudes, I guess you could say, like Tails, Rouge, Charmy, and Cream could all fly. Knuckles, Big the Cat, E102 Gamma, and Vector the Crocodile all have strength and are super strong. Lastly, Sonic, Shadow, Espio,
and Amy, who are all speed-based. Except, for some reason, Amy is fast in this game. Not like in Sonic Adventure, which was slow as hell.
And at the end of the game, they all work together to battle and defeat Metal Sonic and his final form. Did I mention that the game introduced Metal Sonic? Oh, no, I didn't actually. But the game brings back a lot of memories, and sometimes I still go back and play it, because it's still that awesome. Number 3 is Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast. I don't even have that. I don't know that thing. Nor have I ever. I meant Sonic Adventure DX for the GameCube. Let's look at that version instead. Sonic Adventure is the first game to send Sonic into 3D. I still remember playing this game when I was like, I would say 11, 12 years old. And I saw that Sonic is not only about beating a level as fast as you can or racking up enough points to beat your cousin or friend's record. Video games are just about the story. And if you just play because you're bored, then you're an idiot. Sonic Adventure was about Sonic and his friends all working together in some way to stop Dr. Eggman from destroying the world with the help of Chaos, a liquidy guy who can absorb Chaos Emeralds to get bigger and stronger, which he eventually becomes Perfect Chaos and almost succeeds in flooding the whole world. Luckily, Sonic transforms into Super Sonic and kicks his ass, so it's fine. The game revolutionized how people saw Sonic and all the characters in the Sonic universe, which ended up making characters like E102I and Tails to become more memorable. By the way, this theme song is awesome! In my number 2 spot is Sonic Riders for the GameCube. Okay, this literally has to be my favorite racing game of all time. Sorry, Mario Kart Double Dash. Still love you though. But Sonic Riders was so fast paced and so much fun to play with cousins and friends, and the music. Oh, just listen for a second or two, would you? Every single song in this game are like my jams, especially the one you just heard. I still play this from time to time. I've played it so many times, I remember the courses like the back of my freaking hand. I can beat my brother who is actually very good at video games, but I just beat Sonic Riders in Meadow City like I'm one of the developers of the game. Not to brag, but whenever a friend or cousin wants to play a quick game or something, I just put in Sonic Riders and then beat them in 2 to 3 minutes. And for my number 1 favorite Sonic game of all time is... Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, specifically, because I never owned a Dreamcast. But I didn't own a GameCube. But come on, are you really surprised to see Sonic Adventure 2 Battle as number 1 of a list? I mean, this game is so awesome. Literally, it's on everybody's number 1. In my opinion, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is one of those games where after you beat it, you know it will always be on the back of your mind. Those nostalgic feels kick in whenever somebody says the title or plays a song from the game, and you could just go back to it, no matter how old you are. But first, before I continue on with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and how awesome it is, can I at least rant real quick about how fucking stupid Security Hall is? I hate this freaking level so much. Well, not completely. But I can say one thing, collecting emeralds in this stage got so monotonous. As if Rouge and Knuckles' stage aren't monotonous enough. Honestly, getting this footage, I still die. Even after all these years. I don't know, just something about Knuckles and Rouge stages, I don't like them. Looking for emeralds, it's just boring. Anyway, let's get back on track here. The game for me is absolutely unforgettable. And have you ever played a game where the good guys and the bad guys actually work together for once? Isn't that just the best thing you ever heard of? Because there's just one part where the space colony arc is about to collide into Earth and explode and destroy everything. So Eggman decides that we should all team up. Just the story for this game was bodacious, bruh. It really felt like a big budget movie when the cutscenes appear. This game also introduces Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form, Dr. Eggman's father, crap, I don't remember his name, Maria, and the Space Colony arc. Another thing that had me coming back for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was the Chow Garden. Chows are so freaking cute! And leveling them up to beat everyone in races or kick Chow butts was so entertaining. This is really the only game that had me coming back for more and more. Just Chow Garden made Sonic Adventure 2's replayability sky high. Come on, Sega. Make Chow Garden a thing again in the Sonic games. Please! Please! No, I'm serious. Please. Please. Please, 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 pretty please, please, cherry on top please, 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 please. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my top 10 favorite Sonic games. The title card was made by my friend Brandon at school, and hopefully we can make an arrangement where he can keep making title cards for me for future The Adventureruler episodes. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. This took a really long time to edit, and I hope you enjoyed it. And also one more thing, the games weren't exactly in a specific order, except for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and Sonic R. Sonic R in 10th, and then Sonic Adventure 2 Battle in 1st. I put those in those specific places. And all the Sonic games in between were just thrown in there. Those are just my top 10 favorite Sonic games. And no, they're not, number 10 and 5 aren't fake. I think Shadow the Hedgehog is 5th. But Sonic R and Shadow the Hedgehog are one of my favorite games. Also, check out my Twitter. Follow me on there. And follow me on Instagram if you would like. If you follow me on Twitter, I'll be updating stuff about the Adventureruler, about future episodes, when I'm gonna upload another one. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this top 10, and a new one will be coming very soon, because I'm actually editing it right now. Anyways, thanks for watching guys. Make sure to subscribe, that would help me out. Get my word out there. Anyways, see you guys.
Oh, hey guys, I didn't see you there. How's it going? Me? I'm just eating some PB&J with some coffee. You guys actually came at the right time. I was about to go upstairs and play some Smash Brothers Brawl. You know, speaking of the new Smash Brothers, who's excited for them, alright? Oh. It's disgusting. Forgot to add sugar. I'll think that later. Anyways, I bet you guys are like, oh, Joseon's only making this video because the new Smash Bros is coming out. Well, then you're right. I am extremely excited for the new Super Smash Bros. I would make it more obvious, but I'm drinking this delicious cup of coffee. And it's just drifting me away to soothingness. Who else is super duper happy that they're finally coming back with one after like 6 years? And all the people who have to buy the Wii U to play the new Smash Brothers, which means Nintendo's coming back. So to show my hype for the new Smash Brothers that's coming out for the Wii U in like a couple days maybe? Depends on when I upload this. So to show my hype for the game, I'm gonna introduce you guys to my top 10 favorite Brawl characters. Enjoy!
And number 10 is the sexy Samus. With her artillery, I'm able to shoot projectiles like her charge blast and missiles at my enemies, and her spacesuit gives her extra time in the air for when I jump. In my opinion, why Samus is at the bottom of my list is because in intense one-on-one battles with a gaming friend, I would not choose Samus in this case, because she could be considered slow. Her attacks are strong, but I need a character that is strong and fast. And number 9 is Fox McCloud. Fox. Brings back a lot of memories with Star Fox's soul. So just choosing him brings me back. Fox is a very fast runner, which I love. With my favorite run and up smash has my opponents constantly on edge. That move is so cheap. Fox's blaster is also fun when your opponent is across the map. Just rack up their percentage like there's no tomorrow. Or until they reach up to you.
The winner is Fox. Returning to base.
Number 8 is Donkey Kong. My big hairy ape buddy is as strong as hell to rip through any competition. DK's special attack, or Banana Slammer, if you get that reference, kudos to you, sends anyone in DK's hitbox to fly right out of the stage. And Donkey Kong's forward grab is also kind of funny, just picking them up and walking around like they're a trash bag or something. And number 7 is Bowser. Big, spiky, and fire-breathing. That's all you really need to burn up all your combatants. I love DK, but Bowser is just such a badass and so big. Imagine if you saw him in real life stomping towards you. That's freaking scary, dude. His front grab is my favorite. You just grab your opponent and belly flop them to death. Your enemies will never be able to catch up to first place when Bowser is making everyone eat claws. Oh yeah, can I be frank with everyone out there watching real quick? I don't like how Sakurai made Bowser in the new Super Smash Bros. I mean, just think about it for a second. Isn't Bowser a huge ass turtle with a spiky shell that has to weigh almost as much as he does? Like, why the fuck's he running like Sonic, like a new corn dog stand just opened up around the corner? I don't know. I don't like the new Bowser. I prefer him in Melee and Brawl. But that's just my opinion. Number 6 is Olimar. Oh, Olimar. If anyone has ever played a Pikmin game, then you guys know where I'm going with this. Olimar is very weird. Not in a mean kind of way of weird, but he's a very weird character. If you've never played any of his games. Honestly, I just started using Olimar not too long ago. Like in September. Because I just finished playing the new Pikmin 3. Holy shit. Okay, I'm not even gonna say anything. Besides, go play it. If you have a Wii U, go play it. Now. In Brawl, Olimar was introduced with his Pikmin, just like in his games. The blue, the red, the purple, the white, and yellow Pikmin could all be thrown or used to attack. Okay, here I go again with my opinions. In New Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and 3DS, or 4, that's stupid, just call it Super Smash Bros. U or 3D. It's that easy, Nintendo. Anyways, I don't like how Olimar is in the game, that you can only use 3 of his Pikmin. What are you doing, Sakurai? What are you doing with this game? If you're gonna make it awesome, don't cut stuff or fix stuff that isn't broken. Okay, keep it together, Joe. Back on track here. Olimar is only stuck with 3 Pikmin in the new Smash. But I can say one thing. But yeah, that was a little cool of Nintendo to put Alf as his skin. What, where's Charlie and Brittany skins? Are you serious? Nintendo, come on, man! What the f*** are you guys doing over there in the headquarters? It was so hard to put 2 extra skins for Olimar? You're joking, right? Just... next character. Just next character. And number 5 is Pit. Okay, everybody knows, nobody would know where Pit's from unless they played his game. Or played Kid Icarus Uprising. Disclaimer, this is the best game on the 3DS ever. Pit is an angel and guardian of the Sky World, and protects Palutena. Okay, Palutena and Pit would make the cutest couple in the whole world, am I right? Let me get a high five for any Kid Icarus fans out there. Anyways, thank God there's nothing to complain about this in the new Smash. Thank you so much, Nintendo, for replacing Pit's Final Smash with the 3 Sacred Treasures. That's so awesome! And adding Palutena to the character roster. But, back to Brawl. Pit was able to fly, shoot arrows from his bow, use a reflector shield, and my favorite, the spinny swords. Number 4 is Ness. Even though I never played the Mother games, his moves are really cool, ranging from fire projectiles to a source of energy that is extremely powerful when charged at its max, and my favorite moves is the Insta Throw. Everyone has that really strong throw, depending on where you throw them, but Ness is literally the best, because once you see Ness grab you, at high percentage, say goodbye. Number 3 is Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong is the best. I know seeing both Kongs on the same list is weird, but some can say they're completely different. Donkey Kong is big and strong, but slow, and Diddy Kong is fast and is super duper awesome at attacking in the air. Just double kicking everyone is not only the quickest move, but also the strongest. And that's what I call an insta-death. And number 2 is Link. For any Legend of Zelda fans out there, Link is just awesome. With his trusty Master Sword and Hylian Shield, no one can stand against this beast of a knight. Even though Link can be slow at running, man can he pack a punch. Or slice. And his inventory of bombs, arrows, and his Gale Boomerang, depending on which Zelda game he's from, Twilight Princess, he is really great to use if you just want to beat the crap out of your opponent. By the way, Rival Warriors is awesome. And for my number one favorite character to use for playing around in intense Super Smash Bros. Battles is Mario. Yes, I know how cliche of me to use such a basic and boring character, but bear with me for a second. How many people do you know use Mario? You know what I mean? Even though Mario is one of the easiest and basic characters in the entire Smash Bros. Series, no one really chooses him, surprisingly, besides his fireballs and Flood. What a waste of a move. Mario's just run up to people and hit them with punches and kicks. But I mean, if you said more people choose Luigi, I can see what you mean. Because Luigi is way easier to use than Mario. His jump is very floaty, and his down special attack, he can move anywhere, and you could just get stuck eating his barrage of spinning fists and feet. Back to Mario. He's just my favorite. I've loved Mario since I was 11. He's one of my favorite video game characters of all time. Right next to Link and Sonic.
So Sharon, how was your Halloween?
I don't know. What about it?
You know, like, did you get a few scares on people, or did you get the candy that you wanted?
I would, but I'm a cat, remember?
Oh, right.
I probably could have if you just have gotten me that zombie custom I asked for. No, you just had to get the Pikachu ears.
Oh, you would have looked adorable.
Shut up, dude.
No need to be a negative Nancy about it. Everybody would have loved it. God damn it! How the hell do you beat this guy?
Wait, who is it?
This guy! Fucking
What guy? Who? Excuse me?
Zangief! I freaking hate that guy. Did you look up any ways on how to beat him yet?
I tried, but your iPod can't read my paws.
Don't you just hate that? Where you consistently lose in the same part of a video game, you just feel like throwing your controller at the damn TV? Because I know I do. But I have a solution to that. If you're having a problem with the game, just play a different one, and one that you already beat before, so it's easy. Like a Kirby game. And that brings us to the topic I wanted to share with you guys today is my top 10 favorite Kirby games. So no more dilly-dallying, let's just jump right in. Enjoy, guys!
In my number 10 spot is gonna be Kirby Mass Attack for the Nintendo DS. I actually wasn't 100% sure I wanted to put this Kirby game on my list. I'll explain why.
Kirby Mass Attack was the game I just stumbled upon at my local GameStop. And surprisingly for a Nintendo fan like myself, I had never heard of the game or anything about it. And at the time I had money, so I bought it.
Here it comes. Of course, me expecting a nostalgic-inducing, happy and memorable Kirby game, I was introduced with frustration. Controlling more than one cute puffball? At first glance, you'd be like,
Mierda Santa! A game where you can control more than one Kirby? Holy crap! There's gonna be some major swallowing, if you know what I mean. Oh man, I gotta stick it in my DS right away!
But after the first world, it started feeling very repetitious, like overwhelmingly repetitive. When you first dive into the game, you get a very kiddie and nice tune for the game, which seems very promising. You play the first level and you're like, dang, this is cool. Using 8 Kirbys at once to kill enemies and pull things down as a team? That's perfect for kids out there to learn something from this. But then, when things start to continue and you're going farther in levels, things begin to get so haywire. Enemies from left and right hitting you, your Kirby's getting stuck in areas you have to go back to lead them out, or you can't progress in the stage, and trying to grab dead Kirbys that turn into angels. That is cute, but when your Kirbys are constantly dying from 2 hits and they're flying all over the place, that's very stressful. But, I mean, I like that Nintendo was thinking out of the box, instead of making it another bland Kirby game where you just go around and swallow your enemies to copy abilities. The music is nice, and Kirby-like, and the idea of controlling a team, that's a cool idea, but it can get extremely hectic at times. But in retrospect, the idea and the overall creativity is certainly there. Number 9 is Kirby's Epic Yarn. More like Kirby's Pleasant Yarn. There's nothing really epic about the game, except for the vehicle parts and bosses. But the game definitely has Kirby written all over it. Released for the Wii in 2010, in this game, Kirby was having a grand old time in Dreamland, as always. But that day, Kirby stumbles upon a tomato that doesn't look like the ordinary, so he eats it. That's not really, a surprise to Kirby fans, obviously. But that tomato belonged to an evil yarn sorcerer named Yin Yarn. Yin Yarn is infuriated, so he kidnaps Kirby into a sock that transports him into another dimension where everything is made out of yarn, even Kirby himself. And in this fabric-y dimension, he meets a strikingly similar body typed prince, named Prince Fluff, who tells him that Yin Yarn is trying to take control of Patchland. Oh, it's actually a perfect name for that place, actually. By making minions to do his bidding, and it's up to Kirby and Fluffykins to defeat him. What makes this game a perfect interpretation of what a Kirby game should be is its colorful and charming atmosphere, and the kitty cutscenes add to its charm. The characters, I would say, is so memorable, but cute, and the controls, nothing to complain about. Even better, you can't even die in the game. How great is that? Oh yeah, one more thing. Why is there fire in a world only made out of wool? Better not piss off Yin Yarn before he sets you and your world on fire. Aw man, that would suck. Number 8 is Kirby Superstar Ultra for the DS. This is the Kirby game if you're into exploration and minigames, because this game is full of that stuff. This is most likely the game you'd have if you even owned a Kirby game at all. Even though the story was short, there's minigames like Snack Attack and Kirby Swipe. Even though it's just a remake of Kirby Superstar for the SNES, most people had this one because its advanced graphics and the ability to take it wherever you want. Number 7 is Kirby Canvas Curse. Again, another game that you wouldn't expect from any other average Kirby game. I just love Nintendo spin-off games. They would take our favorite Nintendo characters and add them in different gameplays and sometimes storyline that just enhance the love we have for them. Anyways, Kirby Canvas Curse for the DS, you play as Kirby, obviously, but without legs and feet because of a witch named Drawcia, who transformed you into a limbless Kirby, and now you are limited to drawing rainbows for mobility. I really like this Kirby game because it's very different from the others. It makes it a challenge to get through the levels or defeat bosses and enemies with taps on the screen with your stylus. Before we get to the next Kirby game, what about that new Rainbow Curse, huh guys? BRB, let me ask my boy SpongeBob. SpongeBob, what do you think of that new Kirby and the Rainbow Curse for the DS?
I don't need it. I don't need it.
So corny.
I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
Number 6 is Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland for the Game Boy Advance. Now this is one of those classic Kirby games that we've all played sometime in our lives. Kirby runs around and follows enemies to copy abilities and beat levels. Even though it's just a remake of Kirby's Adventure for the NES, it is still a fun classic Kirby game. Number 5 is Kirby Squeak Squad for the DS. Now this is one of those games that I played with friends and cousins when we were together, and just so happened to have our DS's with us. I think I played this Kirby game all the time than any other. It's just so fun. Anyways, this game introduced the Squeak Squad, a group of mischievous mice who love treasure. At first, Kirby thinks they took Kirby's scrumptious cake, but they were just minding their own business and stealing treasure, I guess. I mean, who cares, right? As long as nobody fucks with Kirby's cake. I mean, hey, I'd be pissed too if someone took my food. The game also brought back the ability where you can combine your weapons just like in Kirby 64. Shit, I just told you my number 3. Anyways, I would always love mixing together hammer and fire or rock and water. And my personal favorite is combining sword with other abilities. I just love slicing up enemies with flames with the fire sword, or shockingly stab my enemies with the thunder sword. Kirby Squeak Squad would have been my number 1, but you'll see. Anyway, KSS was a very fun and addicting game with treasure and scroll hunting, and especially the multiplayer. Number 4 is Kirby's Return to Dreamland for the Wii. This game, oh man, this game is fun. Most people would say it's more like a kiddish version of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but I like it anyways. You can play as Kirby, Meta Knight, King Dedede, or even Waddle Dee, who has a spear now for some reason. But the game's music is very cheery, and I love how Nintendo added super abilities. Like the Monster Flame, where you can summon a gigantic fire dragon, or the Flare Beam, where you're able to control a ball of electricity around the screen. Or the Grand Hammer. This one you can enlarge your hammer to 3 times as big and slam down on any objects or platforms. Or the snowball, you can roly-poly through the stage and pick up enemies along the way. And my personal favorite, the Ultra Sword. When you have the Ultra Sword, anyone in your range is faced with a humongous slice to the face. It's awesome. If you have a Wii, I recommend getting it. Number 3 is Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards for the Nintendo 64. I think this is the first Kirby game I've played that I actually really liked and constantly played. When you control Kirby, it does feel kinda slow, but the controls are okay for the N64. My favorite thing about the game is the ability to combine the powers. Why do I love that so much? Kirby 64 is an adventure everybody back in the day have lived through. Well, who had the system at least. It's a story about a planet full of cute fairies who get attacked by killer eyeballs. It was the 90s, that shiz was scary. Anyways, one of the fairies from that planet called Ripple helps the fairy queen and escapes with her precious gem that acts as a power source, I guess? But the killer eyeballs chase her through space and attack her, which then she lands on Popstar, where Kirby's adventure begins. The music in the Crystal Shards is awesome. As always, composer Hirokazu Ando helped make the music. He also helped compose Super Smash Bros. For the N64 and Melee for the GameCube. And of course the abilities. God, I love them. There's so many combinations of abilities you can do, like a volcano coming from Kirby's head, or a fire sword, and my favorite, the ice skates. Not only does Kirby look adorbs, it's fun skating through the levels and just paying no mind to the enemies with the sweet sound of Shiver Star theme playing in the background. But Kirby 64 is basically a nostalgic adventure the whole way through. Number 2 is Kirby and the Amazing Mirror for the GBA. I would say this is like the best portable game to have with you because this game is very long, especially when you want to complete it 100%. Like an average Kirby game, you start the game up, you play through the level, and you beat it without dying. But Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, you have this huge map to explore, which later on you see it begins to expand and get bigger. And with doors that can lead you to entirely different areas, you can go from like a scary mansion to frickin' space, which is the tap of the up button. Kirby the Amazing Mirror is full of adventure, catchy music, and cool creative areas. If you go on any trips away from home, bring your GBA and KTAM, and you'll be playing till your fingers bleed. In a good way. And my number 1 favorite Kirby game is Kirby Air Ride for the GameCube. I love this game to death. It might even be my favorite game on the GameCube. I know it might be a little weird to love a spin-off game, but I don't know what Nintendo was thinking, but their minds were in the right place. Kirby Air Ride is a spin-off game of our lovable Puffball, who takes it to the streets in this intense racing game. There's 3 modes to choose from. The first mode is your regular air ride mode, is where you race others in different and unique courses to the finish line. Top Ride is the second mode. It's more or less the same thing as Air Ride, but the camera controls are different. In Top Ride, the camera goes overhead and you can see the entire course in front of you. And for your controls, instead of just steering to the right and to the left, you must point in the direction you want to go. So if you want to go up, you point up. If you want to go right, point right. You know, just use the blue vehicle. It's so much easier. And for the third mode is City Trial. This has the same controls and camera as Air Ride, but you get to drive around in a city-like map and pick up power-ups that are in blue boxes, like speed and defense, to improve your car. And once the time runs out, you get to put your vehicle to the test, with all of its power-ups in a mini-game. It could be a race, to a beat-em-up mission, or a boss battle with King DDD. And if you're really curious, you could even strike a chance of finding one of the 2 legendary vehicles. Dragoon is my favorite. City Trial is my favorite mode in Kirby Ride. It's also the only mode that works without it freaking going all error on me. Oh, God damn it. I really only play that one with my cousins, because you can get so many different outcomes with your vehicle, and if you're playing with other people, you can mess with them and destroy their vehicle and take all their power-ups. It's messed up, but it always keeps everyone on edge and makes the game more intense. I don't have anything else to say about the game besides the music is awesome. The control can't get any better. And there's a wide variety of vehicles to choose from, and unlockables and goals you can achieve on the in-game checklist. Jeez, this really is like the best Kirby game out there. You should really try it if you haven't played it yet. Like now, you will fall in love. I'm serious.
Do you play like any other games, bro?
Listen, man. Super Smash Bros. Is like one of my favorite games ever. When Smash 4 came out, that was like the first time that I've ever gotten into like competitive gaming. Someday, I will defeat those best players.
Good luck with that one.
Thanks! But of course I play other games. I bought a Sega Genesis with plenty of games for it about a week ago, and a Sega Dreamcast with Tomb Raider and Choo Choo Rocket. Chugga 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 choo choo.
That game has nothing to do with trains. Idiot.
Both are great additions to my video game collection. I'm proud of it.
Nerd.
Whatever, shaping. And a few days ago, PS4, so more like 3. But One Piece Pirate Warriors 3, oh my god, it's like my favorite game for the system so far. It's so freaking fun.
Whatever happened to the GameCube?
Oh snap, you're right. I haven't shared that game any love in like a while now. The Nintendo GameCube. This was the system that I had when I was growing up. All the games that I've had for this literally made my childhood. Games like Sonic Riders, 007 Nightfire, Super Monkey Ball 2. I remember staying up with my cousin, literally nights on end, on the weekend or during summer, And we used to just blaze through the game together. Just talking, laughing, getting frustrated over certain levels. I love this console. There's not much else I can say about that.
Oh man, and Sonic Gems collection for the GameCube has to be like one of my favorites besides Sonic Riders. Oh man, this game had a lot of awesome games on it, like Sonic the Fighters, Sonic CD, Sonic R, Sonic 2, and not so much Sonic Pinball, but Sonic Triple Trouble, Sonic Drift 2, Tales of Sky Patrol, Tales Adventures, and lastly, Vector Man. Hold on a minute. I think I have the physical cartridge, to be honest. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Alright, so we got Dark Souls 3. No, that's definitely not Vector Man. How about OOT? Nah. Okay, Super Off-Road Killer Instinct? Nope. Alright, since it's a Genesis game, let's check out these. Mega Bomberman, Rocket Knight. There it is. Vector Man, released for the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive on 1995, and developed by Blue Sky Software. Blue Skies, not Blue Guys. My bad, everyone. I just really like that song. It's catchy though, am I right? Enter Vector Man, a robot made out of metal orbs. Your average simple robot that wasn't really invented for anything special, like Wall-E. He's not Mega Man, but the gameplay does have a lot of similarities between them. V-Man is supposed to set out to defeat the villain named Warhead, a higher-up Orbot who's been accidentally attached to a nuke by another robot. Because of this, Raster, aka Warhead, will execute any humans who dare return to the planet Earth. Hence the reason why each level is titled Day 1 and Day 2, and so on, instead of Level 1 and 2. There are a total of 16 levels, each with a unique spin which I really like. There's a skyscraper, one when you're in a cave with waterfalls, and another during a really cool thunderstorm.
Now this level is where you get to see the Genesis shine in its graphic capability. Just look how mystical and epic it all looks. So the first, and luckily the only problem I'm having with the game so far, would have to be... You'll find yourself on a hill with enemies on them, right? The only way to shoot them is to aim in the direction the bad guy is, obviously. But when you do, Vector Man runs where you're trying to shoot. So you run into the bad guy, simply just trying to hit him, but you lose some health. And this game is really stingy. There's no continues whatsoever. It can be really annoying because in some parts of the game, you have to aim diagonally to like hit a TV or something. But this is just a pet peeve of mine that won't really hinder the overall experience. Now, time for TV talk. Vector Man can acquire all of his different abilities and transformations from floating TVs, or rainbow microwaves, whatever floats your boat. Vector Man's abilities and weapons range from a triple fire gun just like in Contra, the ability to transform into a fish for any water levels, or a helicopter, or a car that lasts 5 seconds, or even a grenade. It's gonna blow!
I know you're thinking, even a fire extinguisher, there we go.
And even a machine gun also called the Bolo gun.
More like Ebola. Bottle leader.
Alright, first boss of the game.
Look out, Fox! Injustice Army's gonna handle one of our gyro wings and is using it to attack you. Actually, fuck it. Direct Eye is annoying as shit. Let him keep it.
Level bonus, 2,000. Time bonus, 4 minutes and 18 seconds. TVs destroyed, 12 out of 30. Photons collected, 63 out of 203. Fucks given, 0.
Hey! Oh! Damn.
Level 2 starts you off at a bird's eye view. I like the variety, but first time playing this, I was so confused. I was like, what the hell am I looking at? That was just like the first time I bought a Sega Dreamcast on eBay.
Cool.
gotta do is just mash the shooting button and jump over Metalhead's hands till he loses. Level 3 is where Vectorman returns to his traditional platforming, running to the right. Although this time he's traversing through a river full of robots. Except this time there's no boss. I guess it's a every other level kind of thing. Alright, day 4. Absolute Zero. Basically, levels 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, and 15 are all your classic Vectorman run and gun goodness. Level 7 looks like you're fighting Bongo Bongo. What is this, Ocarina of Time? You pretty much just wait till his fist hits the ground and you can just shoot the hell out of it. If you have mashing fingers like me, this boss will be finished in no time. But my favorite transformation of Vectorman that he has to be the drill. It just looks funny to like not move. Looks like Vectorman's jamming to rave music. And then the level 13 boss looks like E101 Mark II from Sonic Adventure. Man, talk about obscurity. Boom, boom, bus. You know, I was actually hoping Vectorman sucked. I mean, it's not a bad game, you know, it's a nice, like, run and gun platformer, you know, it's very creative, the music is but, like, I would have had a lot more to say about it, as in, like, jokes. I'll explain. Basically, I come from a family of ball busters. If you come to work with, like, a bad haircut, we're gonna bust your balls. If somebody finds out that you spent your whole life savings on video games, or dumb shit, we're gonna bust your balls. If you got taking a shit, we're gonna bust your balls. You know what's really interesting about Vectorman? I'll tell you right now, this game was actually used for a tournament held between gamers to see who can get the highest score, and the winner wins prize money of $25,000. The winner by the name Kala from New Mexico won the play to win and received prizes like a VIP tour of the Sega headquarters, all the cha-ching, and got to be a star in a Sega game commercial with no extra cost. That's awesome! But why this game? I just find that interesting. Alright, and we're finally at the final boss, level 16. And don't worry, I'm not skipping out on anything important or letting you guys off on information. Vectorman is a linear game, so you don't gotta worry about anything surprising. But the final boss of Vectorman is upsettingly the easiest boss in the game. You could probably beat Warhead on your first try than the first boss of the game. Because all you gotta do is just bounce on these platforms that look like roofs and blast or Master Warhead in the face. And there you have it. Our hero Vectorman, now with a capital M, saves the world. Victory! Warhead is vanquished. The Earth is safe for the return of humanity. Earth has a new hero, Vectorman. Cast of... What? They have the enemies' names? That is so cool, I gotta see this. Alright. Doorman? Marge? Legs? Legs. I mean, they're not lying. Oh, Rich, Marty, Amber, and Mark B, you guys, you might want to switch on the Discovery Planet on Channel 11, because I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but last time I checked, that ain't no monkey.
There was a third Vectorman game going to be released for the PlayStation 3, but for some reason, it never saw the light of day. And I don't know why, because Vectorman 1 and 2 were good. I guess as the years went by, nobody cared about Vectorman anymore. I guess.
Hey, Jose?
Huh?
I think you're forgetting something.
That's pretty good.
Hey, it's Adventureruler, and thank you guys so much for watching. And I know I haven't done these, like one of these things in like the longest time. It's been like a year now, I think. And the funny thing is, this video, the actual like script I made for it, was actually written a year ago. But thank God, like I talked to my cousin Lee. His real name is Victor. We just nicknamed him Lee. Oh, you get it, Victor, Vector, whatever. But thank God that like after I talked to him, like before I even like finished the Vectorman review, he was telling me that he actually used to play this himself when he was younger and he liked it. Then that made me think. I'm like, oh man, like I gotta redo the script, because the first time that I made the script for this video, it was literally me just literally pulling down my pants and pooping on this game. I was doing nothing but making fun of it. But like now, like a year later, now that things are changed and I actually got like the Vectorman cartridge for the Sega Genesis, I played it over and I was like, you know what? This actually isn't that bad. I was probably just like sucking ass back then. Because like when I played it now, I'm like, you know what? This is actually a pretty decent platformer. So then I just had like this inspiration by JonTron when I was watching it's like Disney Bootlegs, I think. That one, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the Vectorman review, because I told my friend Brandon Donahue that I would do it. And I never did it, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it now and screw it. So, but oh, this is also the first time that what's cool is this is the first time that I've ever like filmed a video on separate days and like narrated on separate days and then put all the videos together. So that means like every one of the scenes that you saw, those were not recorded in order. Those are actually separate days that I just like the next day I would just put on the same like Pikachu shirt and just start recording. And it's actually pretty cool. It all came together perfectly. Thank God I wrote a script, because if I was just recording random scenes, no way. This video would have never been this like calculated and linear, I guess you could say. But I liked it. I like how the video turned out, and I love that my cousins Chiara, Tristan, and Emilio like did the victory dances. I even got my aunt to be in it. They're really cool. They're helpful. They love like supporting me with my videos and stuff. I love them. But anyways, yeah. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! I forgot about that. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Hey, it's Adventureruler. And since it's my day off, I'm gonna unpack a box for you guys. Because if you guys didn't know, I finally have my own apartment. Yay! I've been living with my grandmother for a month now here. And yeah, sorry if you guys didn't know and I didn't like tell you earlier or when I got it. I mean, I posted on Instagram, like me and my grandmother like holding the key to the house. I'll put it on here if you guys aren't on my Instagram. But besides that, I didn't make anything from like YouTube. Sorry about that. I've just been like super duper Juper Sly Cooper, basically just super busy. After I graduated high school, I moved in with my aunt Bruni, and I lived with her for about a year. And then when I finally got my own place, I moved in. Me and my grandmother moved in together, and now living the dream, kinda. But enough about the life story. Let's get unpacking. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. An old crappy condenser microphone I bought a while back. When I started to get into voiceovers, this is what I thought was a good idea, but the substitute now for this would be the Blue Yeti microphone, which works like a charm. Okay, a random trash bag. Ooh, my favorite robe. Gotta go with the favorite color, of course. My Cloud Amiibo. Thanks, Boople Snoop. A pair of boxers. This isn't even mine, but I'll never forget the times me and my cousins and my best friend would build on top of the tutorial level, adding signs and more houses and sidewalks and forests. Man, that was fun. Joseon City was awesome. Oh my god. My first laptop ever I got for Christmas. I was like 10 when I got this. Damn. Did you know this was the laptop I edited all the Cute Sonic Heroes episodes on? Besides 11 and 12, because then that was when my laptop broke, like it just didn't turn on anymore. My mother gave me her laptop for a Christmas. I was like this was like years later when I moved back to New Jersey. I was like 13 or 14, I think. That's what I've been using to edit until I finally got the Mac. And I'm never going back. An Alfred Hitchcock VHS cover. My grandfather was really into these, God bless him. My microphone stand, a bunch of clothes, an Xbox 360 game. Oh no, what a waste. Hats, one from Little Caesars when I used to work there for 3 weeks. One Zelda, and oh, there it is. Joe with an E's commentating hat. Right. Oh sweet, my blue snowball backup, if like my Yeti ever breaks. Whoa, memories are just rushing back. If it wasn't for my grandmother letting me borrow her camcorder and my grandfather pushing me to do what I love, I would not be here right now making this video. Gotta love family. We got Smart Sonic, an amazing game, Spectre on DVD unopened. Oh wow. Scarface the Anniversary Edition unopened as well. Damn. Oh shit. The new Super Mario Bros. Movie. Is it bad that I actually liked this? A Christmas special combo DVD featuring the 2 best shows in the whole wide world. And, the Your Expectations Were Too High, the game. Continue where we left off from Assault? Nope. Star Fox 64 3D 2? Of course. Notepads, papers. Knights, never played it. Rayman Legends, pretty good. A brand new gamepad charger because Sharon chewed up mine. My cat. My pencil sharpener when I used to write scripts on paper. Oh man, not smart. What the shit is this? A toy sword, a doggy piggy bank, and can't forget about it's a me, Mario. Are you kidding me? This is where they've been? My Dr. Eggman figure. Sonic Heroes. One Piece Wanted posters. Amazing show, by the way. My 8-bit Link amiibo. My Amy Rose figure. Cute Sonic Hero. I don't even know what this is. My favorite Pokemon, my PSP. Oh man, I remember playing Mega Man Legends. That was like the first game I played, and that's what got me hooked to the Mega Man series. It was an awesome game. And lastly, Alvin and the Chipmunks for the Wii? What would this game even be about? Besides the movie, of course. Well, I guess only one way to find out. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ew, Alvin. None of them even look like chipmunks. Why does Simon look like he's ready to, like, kick the creator's ass, like, of this game, jujitsu style? Brash of them to make this game, huh? Okay, I'll stop. Okay, now Alvin and the Chipmunks actually look like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Press 1? Why? Every game ever has always been like press start or press A or sometimes any button at all, but not 1 specifically. Okay, that's not really important. What's really important is the gameplay.
Actually, that's pretty cool.
Oh, it's just a Guitar Hero clone, but with Alvin and the Chipmunks. And sucks chipmunk balls. Okay, James Rolfe mode, deactivate. I was honestly expecting like a platformer, I guess, like where you run around a forest and you can choose between Alvin, Simon, or Theodore trying to collect, I don't know, nuts. I'm about to go nuts if I keep playing this. As much as you love Guitar Hero and its sequels, if you still have them, there's no point of playing this. Other than that game that I doubt was mine. That's just one box full of memories that, you know, things that just shaped my life and really made an impact. Having the laptop where I created cute Sonic Heroes on, like, man, just imagine a world where I wasn't in Florida, I didn't get that laptop, and I never met my cousin Eric. Cute Sonic Heroes would probably not even exist. It just wouldn't exist. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.